Hey everyone, before we dive into today's video, I wanted to take a moment to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, Paladin Cards. If you're a fan of collectible card games such as Elestrals, Pokemon, and Magic, you're going to love what Paladin Cards has to offer. They provide an amazing selection of cards to choose from and such amazing deals. They are a veteran-owned and community-focused company. As a fellow veteran, it's an honor and privilege getting to partner with and support Paladin Cards as a veteran to another veteran. I do most of my bulk buying for Elestrals through Paladin Cards. They have amazing bundle deals and cases for sale. Not many other places offer that. Right now, Elestrals are starting pre-orders for their newest set, Moonrise. And the deals are out of this world and I recommend buying from them. I know I have. So if you want to level up your game nights, check out Paladin Cards. You can find the link in the description below. And don't forget to use my code LUNARIANS for a 5% discount on top of these amazing deals. Thank you for supporting the channel and our awesome sponsor, Paladin Cards. Now let's get back to the video. How's it going, YouTube? Great news, we're back with another deck profile. But this deck profile is different. Today was the very first premier tournament of the season for Elestrals and of the year. It's the last one of the Daybreak meta. Next premier tournament will be Moonrise. So for the last Daybreak premier tournament, the first of the year, I got top 8 with this deck. My very first top 8 ever. This deck was seen pretty frequently throughout the day. It does well against matchups. It's a water reanimator deck. I call it Quenching Thirst. That's the name of this deck. But if you watched me on the live stream for the tournament, you will mainly know me for reviving Eddie and making the meme it's Eddie, Zombie Eddies. So it could be a zombie Eddie deck if you want. But that's not the main goal. It was just the way I played that game. I just kept reviving Eddie to swap positions. So it's a water reanimator deck. So what is Reanimator? So if everyone is familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! Zombies, like Turtle, you bring them back and you keep cycling. This deck does the same thing. So this deck relies on Caprigal. And then, if you look in the main deck, you'll see Rise from the Depths and Rise from the Ashes to reanimate. Caprigal has the effect where when it destroys an Elestral by battle, you can bring one of your one-cost water Elestrals from your underworld to the field in defense position. Normally what you do is you would cycle Sluggle or you would cycle Dratagua. You bring them out and then go through it that way. So let's go through the runes. The runes are pretty simple. You have 3 Ambrosias, standard, 3 Nogs, get the water in the underworld, quick as possible. Most of my games I've played, I always am able to play all 3 Ignectars. Or I've drawn into all 3 Ignectars, just based on how this deck runs. You have your standard 1 Restings, which I had an opponent rage that I was able to get the 1 of, while he didn't. 3 Rise from the Ashes. These Rise from the Ashes are generally used for your Caprigals and your Lockagons if they get destroyed by PTAs and whatnot. There were a few times where I would do it to revive a Sluggle. And when you revive a Sluggle off of Rise from the Ashes, it's only a 1 spirit, so it does if you played Sluggle from your hand. I also did it for Eddie once or twice, but that was so cool. And you run your 3 Gorgons to shut things down. That's really it for back row for this deck. Which is wild to think about that your only back row is a Gorgons. You have your 2 stadiums for Atlantis. I never really had a need for a 3rd Atlantis. 2 was always plenty. I never really had much stadium wars, surprisingly, today. A lot of it was just I played my stadium and then my stadium just sat there. And then I have the one of Earthquake. Now let's get to the Elestrals. As I said earlier, we have 2 Caprigals, which is what allows us to recycle cards. We have Drataguas to heal. They're good defensive stats because when you have the Atlantis out, they become a 5 body. You have Eddie. The amount of time I played Eddie today was ridiculous. As you can tell, like I said earlier, if you watched the live stream that I was in, I was against my buddy Eclipse, which you've seen on this channel before. I must have played Eddie like 12 times in one game by reanimating Eddie. It was really great. Just because that's what options I had available to me. You have your foamies, which are pretty standard. You put them in defense position. Your opponent tries to run over them, then you bring out someone else. Honestly, the whole day, I probably only activated Foamy a handful of times, like 5 times. Whether it's because I just didn't play them, or I didn't see them, or my opponent was just PTA them right away, which is really funny. I played the one Galaxy. I think I played Galaxy once or twice. Galaxy is usually one of the Elestrals that I sided out for my side deck if once we went to Game 2 or Game 3. I know, pretty crazy to think, because Galaxy you see a lot of in water decks, but not for this deck. It actually kind of gets hurt by Galaxy. That's why I only have one, just in case. I have the 2 Lockagons, which the Locagon is in here for the healing aspect of the revival, where every time I heal at least 1 water spirit, I can pop a card. I use Locagon's effect pretty frequently throughout the day. It's really great. I played 1 Moostation. Once again, that's another one of. Once again, I only played him a handful of times, usually when another Galaxy was out on the field on my opponent's side. Moostation is also one of the 1 cards I side out when it comes to side decking time. I have 3 Sluggo for maximum healing, along with my 2 Drotaglas. Normally it'd be like, why don't you run the 3rd Drotagla? I could. However, I think the ratio of 3 is amazing. I don't want to push the luck on healing. Even though I will say the very first round of the day, the second match, I barely saw any healing. So, I mean, it has its flaws. The 3rd card that I generally side out, and I think I only used once or twice to use its effect, is a Tadpuff. Tadpuff just turbos out a Caprigal or a Locagon for you. It's really great. I have 3 Joltin for the 2 Alliances. Generally, if I needed a 4th card to side out, besides the Galaxy, the Moostation, or the Tadpuff, I would side out a Joltin. I don't think there ever was a game today where I needed a 3rd one. And I think most games I was just fine with 1, even though they would be PTA'd, because like Nectar, I was able to draw into Atlantis pretty frequently. So that was good. Spirit deck, it's pretty standard. You may think it's a little weird because you're like, well, if you're not doing this, why do you have those spirits in there? It's just 3 spirits to get rid of. So I run 13 water. That's enough for the healing. I have the 2 Zaptors for the Joltins to search. I have the 2 Taratlus for the 1 EQ. I have 2 Owlins and a Flare Mine. You'll see why I have those in the side deck. But as for main deck purposes, if I need to get rid of spirits, I can just get rid of the Owlins and the Flare Mine, no problem. And that way, when I heal, like Alpha Ambrosia, if I have Locagon or Caprigal out on the field, I can bring back just at least 1 water, and then I can bring back the 2 Owlins or the Flare Mine, so I can still get maximum water spirits in the underworld, and then I'm still able to get some healing involved. Because the more water Elestrals you have, water spirits you have in the underworld, the stronger your Locagon gets. There were times where my Locagon was like 11 attack and like 11 defense. It was pretty disgusting. It was really fun though. So, as you saw with the Lunar and the Frost, it's because my side deck has 3 Cryoblast. So if I ever need to side in a Cryoblast, I don't have to change spirits or anything. It's just I plug in the Cryoblast and I go. I probably plugged in Cryoblast a few times, but I think I only saw Cryoblast 1 time when I sided it in, and that was it. I have 3 PTAs for back row in case I need them if Gorgons was not enough, and 3 shields. I think I sided in PTA once or twice. I sided in shield multiple times, and shield actually helped me against a Drac King, I think it was, that it helped me against. I know it at least helped me against Rhino Sect in a Cryoburn. So that was really cool. And then for Elestrals, I have 3 Spectrus. That's in case I ever go up against any of the waters that run more Galaxies and Moosstations. I probably played Spectrus once or twice, and that was it. And it was one to get over a Galaxy, and I think that was it. And then I just never sided in the other 2 Galaxies and Moosstations. I kind of feel like taking those 3 Elestrals out the Galaxy and Moosstations. I do have a kind of another deck option that I could run with for a side. We have 2 options. One for Moonrise, what you do is you put in the Supernovas, and then you use your Foamies to get Supernovas out. Then once Supernova is out, then you just reanimate. It's that simple, because normally it would be hard to bring out, because you would need regular Starbit, give it 4 spirits, and then it would ascend. But by foamies, even though my opponent usually PTAs it, if I bring it out on my turn and I crash, I just automatically bring up the 7 cost. So it's a good trade-off, and then my Reanimator is live at that point. Then I'll always have a 1 cost 7 body to recycle. Another option that I have, it's the Typhlant option. And so with Typhlant is an awesome and interesting Elestral. It's a 1 cost water where when it's cast out, you randomly discard 1 card from your opponent's hand. So in that sense, it's even more of a control because you start getting rid of your opponent's cards. And eventually, if you reanimate it enough times, your opponent will have no hand and will have to rely on top decking every single turn. Or expending to draw to get that additional card to be able to try to do anything. I'm going to try that out and see how it goes. But that's it for the deck. Deck is pretty simple. I really like the options I have for side decking. Like I said, I'm probably going to take the Galaxy Move Station because I really never needed them. But they're there just in case. But I would really like to try the Starbit option once Moonrise comes out, which is time of recording in like a week for LGSs. And then I want to try the Typhlant route. If I go with the Typhlant route, I might reduce a Locagon and put it into Ivory. That way I have another opportunity to reanimate with Ivory. So that's it for the deck list, and now we will be diving into a best of 3 match showing and showcasing this deck. Catch you around. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Bye! Alright, we are now recording.
Alright.
Good luck and have fun. Eclipse has chosen to go first.
Good luck and have fun, my friend. Yeah, let's set one, and even though I am not him, we're going to do a Stellar Kristoff special and expend a draw.
Okay.
And we'll pass.
Alright, I will draw. Let's start with... let's see, you have 1 back row. I will also expend to draw.
Alright.
Alright, your turn.
Draw. We're going to go Jolton.
Okay.
Jolton search.
Alright.
We're going to grab the Island of Aeolia. Cannot wait until the full art next month.
I think it'll be pretty cool.
I think it's going to look really good. So far, none of the full arts have been missed.
I'm not too excited for next month's Shadow Stars, except for the stadium right now.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll swing in for 1.
Okay, sounds good.
And pass.
I will draw. I will play an Eddie. Response.
Eddie's good.
Alright, I will swap you to defense, and then I will attack your Jolton.
Yep, Jolton goes down.
Alright, your turn.
I will draw for turn. We're going to play the Island of Aeolia.
Okay.
And we're going to drop a Sorlet.
Okay.
I will then set 1 and play Aeolus.
Okay.
I'm going to equip old Aeolus with... Let's equip him with 4.
Okay.
And then we will go combat and swing the Sorlet over Eddie.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright.
Alright, I will draw for my turn. I will rise from the ashes. I will use 3 water to bring back Eddie. Response.
Zombie Eddie. No response.
I will swap your Sorlet to defense.
Sure.
I will then ascend Eddie into a Locagon. Response.
No response to the cast.
No, I'll have him in defense. I think that's the best position for him right now.
Sure.
Then I will play Atlantis, get rid of your mountain, or your whatever it is.
I'm gonna play my Altar of Stars on that.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate using a Thunder, and I will Nexus that wind over to my Sorlet.
Okay.
Lucagon's attack is currently 2 plus 2 is 4.
Well, no, his attack is currently 6 because I have 6 in the underworld, so it goes to 8. And with Atlantis, he goes to a 10.
You have 6 water in underworld?
Yes.
Ooh, that's a lot you've done in underworld already.
Yes.
Then I will just put my Sorlet in attack then.
Okay.
Off of the altar.
And then I will cast Ambrosia. I will use a Frost. And I will give back 2 water. And just 2 water. Sure, we'll make it 3 water. Yeah, 3 water. And then Lucagon's effect. I will. Let's pop Aeolus.
Yep, that was a smart play.
Indeed it was. And that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Your turn.
Okay. Draw for turn. So that puts Lucagon's attack at...
He still gets +3. That puts him at a 5. And then with Atlantis, he goes to a 7. So he's technically still stronger than your Sorlet.
And his defense is
8.
So 7, 8.
Yes.
Okay then. We're gonna set 2.
Okay.
Plain Ambrosia.
Okay.
Use a water to bring back 3 wind.
Could you imagine if Lucagon was anytime anyone healed?
God.
I mean, that's basically what Lucagon did, wasn't it? Every time someone played an Ambrosia?
Yeah. I will expend draw.
Okay.
And then I will pass turn.
Alright, I will draw. I will play a Dratagua. Response.
No response to the Dratagua.
I will only heal 1 off of Dratagua. And because I healed, I get a pop a card. Let's pop your Sorlet.
Yeah. Dratagua says heal up to 2?
You can return up to 2, yes.
Okay.
Most people don't play Dratagua when you're only healing once, but they usually try to wait when there's 2, but...
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it played with you only have 1 and that's fine, but
yeah.
I just want to confirm that
Yeah,
you
you're
can't
good.
just select 1.
Right,
okay.
It's your turn.
Alright, draw for turn.
Most of the waters for healing, it's up to whatever amount.
Set 1. Let's play Sorlet again.
Okay.
Go to combat and swing over Dratagua.
He has 5 defense because of Atlantis.
They tie, damn it, that's right. Okay, swing predominance and pass.
Okay, I will draw. I will set 1. I will... re-enchant Dratagua. I will heal for 1. And I will pop your Sorlet.
Yep.
And then I will put Dratagua into attack.
Oh, thinking.
Oh, okay. Okay, Dratagua to attack, and then Dratagua will attempt to attack you for 2.
We're gonna shield the Dratagua.
Okay.
Use wind and thunder.
Alrighty, your turn.
Drop turn. Set 1. Expend to draw.
Okay. Alright, I will draw. Let's see. Let's go with a Jolton. Response?
No response.
Okay. Jolton will go search for another Atlantis. How's it glare? It's a little better?
Yeah, you can definitely see your cards better.
Okay.
I need to figure out what to do with my ring light.
And then Jolton will attack you for 1.
Yeah, we'll take the 1.
Alright.
And now I draw Earthquake.
I mean, if it happens, it happens.
Turn. Draw for turn. Okay. I'm gonna Gorgons your Locagon.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Earth and Thunder to do that.
Okay. And that puts you at what, 5?
But yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Turns off its effect, making it a 4/8.
Okay.
We'll play Toxion.
Burn me for 1. Okay.
Burn for 1. This is going to be a really expensive turn, but I really just want to get rid of that Locagon.
Makes sense.
Play Aeolus for 2.
Interesting. Okay.
No, we'll do Aeolus for 1.
Okay.
Go to combat.
Okay.
Toxion will declare attack against Locagon.
Gorgons?
You're gonna Gorgons it anyway. Okay. Well, that's it. I lose.
Okay.
GG.
GG's. So in my hand,
Yeah.
you had that Drotagua, the Atlantis I got, a Foamy, and then I had 3 Sluggles.
Jesus Christ, yeah. No, my plan there is I had Alter.
Yeah, I figured. You
So I was gonna switch you and crash.
Yeah.
But I had just you got rid of my Sorlets, so I had no bodies.
Yep.
And I didn't see my burn package early enough.
No, you didn't.
I was kind of amazed how fast you got frickin' spirits in the underworld for that thing.
Yeah. Well, let's see. It was my early. I expended to draw. You attacked me. That automatically put 2 in. Then Rise from the Ashes put 3 in there.
And then yeah.
And then it just went from there.
Yeah, that Rise putting 3 in there is crazy.
Yes. Generally, you don't play Rise unless you have like a Sluggle in there.
Yeah, because I mean that's just a free body.
Yes. Let's see. Deck you're running. Set it in.
I don't have a side deck for this deck. So.
Okay, that's fine. That's even if I want to. I know I changed my side deck for a little fun thing, but for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to show that part off. I think you'd like it. No, I won't side. Yeah. It's a little goofy.
No. I was going to say, you'll have to tell me after.
Yeah. We can even do a clash afterwards and show you that part.
Yeah.
Would you like to go first or second?
I will go first again.
Sounds good. Let me cut. 3, 4, 5.
I'd love to have seen that.
I will keep.
I will also keep.
Alright, good luck and have fun.
You as well. I will set 1 and expend a draw.
Okay.
And we'll pass.
Okay, I will draw. I will play a Foamy response.
PTA.
Okay. I will set to 1, and I will pass to you. You're paying out PTA?
Yep.
Alright, your turn.
Drop turn. That fell off the deck. Let's set 1. Go Sorlet.
Okay.
Sorlet attempts for 1.
Sounds good.
Pass.
Alright, I will draw. I will play an Eddie response.
We're gonna gaze the Eddie.
Alright, sounds good. I will pass to you.
Drop turn. Play Mount Olympus.
Okay.
And then we'll play Toxion.
Okay, and you'll burn me for 1. Sounds good.
Yep. Set 1. Go to combat Toxion over Eddie.
Okay.
And Sorlet for 1.
Sounds good. Alright, my turn. I will draw. I will Dressings your Sorlet. I will
that's good.
use a Frost for that. I will play a Jolton response.
No response to cast.
Okay, I will go search for Atlantis. Then I will play Atlantis to get rid of your...
On cast of Atlantis,
okay.
I'm going to alter. Move from Olympus to Toxion to burn you.
Okay.
And put you in defense.
Okay. I'll play Rise from the Depths. I'll use a water to bring back Eddie. I will choose not to use its effects. Eddie will then attack your Toxion.
Sure.
Alright, your turn.
Drop turn. Oh, look, that is completely useless. Ambrosia.
Alright.
I'm going to use a wind to bring back 2 thunder and a wind. And then I'm going to expend a draw.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Alright, I will draw. Oh, I forgot to put a spirit under Eddie.
Judge.
I will ascend Eddie into Locagon.
Yep.
Locagon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Goes to 9. Atlantis, he goes to an 11. I put Jolton into attack, and I will attack you for 3. And then I will pass to you.
EQ the Locagon.
Okay. At least you saw it this time.
Yeah, right. Toxic Swarm burn.
I'm gonna Gorgon's that.
Sure.
And then I will
that
use
makes the next
2 Lunar.
Sure. I'll set 1 and pass then because that destroys my next move, so go ahead.
Okay, I will draw. I will play a Galaxy response.
No response.
I will play Ambrosia. I will use a Thunder. And I will get back 3 water. Galaxy will attack over the Toxic Swarm. And then Jolton will attack you for 1. Your turn.
I'm down to 5.
Okay.
And I scoop.
Okay.
I have Zeus, Atlantis, Aeolia, and Tsunami.
Ooh, that's rough.
I have no bodies coming at all. Look at this. I finally found a body 6 cards deep.
Yes. So,
yeah,
if you would like, we can do a 3rd match just to play it out, if you would like.
No, I'm
No?
fine.
Okay.
You 2-0'd, that's fine.
Alright. Well, thank you for helping with this deck profile video. It should go live sometime this week.
Sounds good.
Alright. Catch you later.
Here.
Bye.